Just another Christian college as far as I was concerned. Academically speaking, I suppose it offered pretty much the same courses as the rest of our Seventh-day Adventist colleges. But since I wasn't sure what I wanted to be yet, like a lot of kids, I chose CUC because my friends were going there. My circle of friendships grew to be international. I met people from all over the world. Although cultures may vary in a place like this, I found one thing in common on this campus: goals that are usually Christ-centered. Of course, there are lots of things to look for in a school when you're thinking about the future and studying toward a fulfilling career. Most of my friends had a pretty positive attitude while making choices.
Sandy, let me ask you a question. Why did you come to this college out of all the other colleges you could have gone to?
Well, Rusty, a lot of my good friends came here, and it seemed like a nice place. Plus, they have a really good respiratory therapy department. They have a 4-year program where some of our other colleges only have 2-year programs. And the faculty and the teachers in the program seem really nice, so it seemed like they really want to help. How about you? Why did you decide to come here?
Well, my mom's an alumni, and she recommended I come here. Plus, I'm interested in medicine, and respiratory therapy seemed like a really good thing to get into.
That's true.
Knowing your professors are willing to give extra time and help to the hassles of learning takes some of the worries out of exams. And it's really convenient to have modern, up-to-date labs and classrooms right next door to a hospital. I had decided to enter one of the health professions too, when I heard a statement by Elder Pearson that our worldwide healthcare institutions are in urgent need of well-trained, consecrated medical personnel, nurses, technicians, physicians, chaplains, secretaries, housekeepers, therapists, and many others. Knowing that CUC had a good selection of courses and that there was a hospital right on the campus was what drew me there. It's a great way to combine practical training with a didactic. You certainly learn a lot more by doing. Besides, having a large modern facility like the Washington Adventist Hospital on your campus lends a certain air of excitement to the place both day and night. My small world really started expanding here in a place where all the time there's something happening.
Still, there's a lot more to look for in a school than its well-equipped labs, its tremendous museum full of interesting artifacts and ancient mementos, its science hall for studying everything from zoology to astronomy, its libraries full of books containing centuries of wisdom, or its theology and fine arts departments. Sometimes, when I'm working, I have time to think about that. There wouldn't be students from 39 different countries on this campus if it were not for the spiritual emphasis combined with all the courses that are offered here. Our president really wouldn't have it any other way. With him, spiritual growth is more important than academic. He's a very busy person, but he always has time to be friendly, especially if you chance to walk to church with him. And Sabbath is the day to look forward to around here. Even though the church is very large, it has a genuine warmth. I suppose because so many of the people become active members. I like Pastor Landis. His sermons are the kind you go away remembering. But best of all, I like Sabbath afternoons. There's so many beautiful places to feel God's presence.
My interest in CUC came about after I sold my first store at Insight to take journalism in a college located near the denominational world headquarters. That had to be where the action was. I don't mean all the missionaries coming and going, but just being where it ticks. It didn't take me long to find my way to the Bureau and Herald and the inside office where I found Karen and John snowed under with contest stories. Just sitting there listening and absorbing the atmosphere made me realize that my future hinged on study, practice, and opportunities like this.
637. Let's see, we had, of that, 264 were students and 367.
Law was my hang-up. I wanted in the worst way to be a lawyer. And what better place to pursue my interests than in a Christian college, near enough to the Mecca of laws and liberties to get a good look at this nation's triumphs and mistakes. Because, like it or not, she's still our country, and why not set my goals towards helping to better it? Since a lot of students take summer jobs in and around the Capitol, I plan to be a part of that action.
I always wanted to teach history, even when I was in grade school. My dad used to take me to places like Gettysburg and Plymouth Rock when I was little. Now I'll have a chance to show him the nation's capital and all the places that reflect and symbolize those ideals that this country was born with. I'm majoring in elementary education, but I'm squeezing in all the history and Bible I can. The children I teach are going to get a good background on this world we live in and this country we call ours. You see why I came to Columbia Union College? I guess that's obvious.
The action I came here for was music. I can get high on a good cultural program. Maybe I get a little hyper about perfect performance, tone quality, and all the rest. But in an area of this caliber, only the best is chosen, and it's quite an honor to be seen in the Washington Cathedral or with the Army Band or Easter sunrise service at Walter Reed Hospital. It makes me feel both proud and humble to be part of this witnessing.
Witnessing is so much a part of our lives here at Columbia Union College. I think about that too when I see students pouring out of buildings and going to classes along the walks or just goofing off, eating together, seriously studying, or sharing happy thoughts on a gorgeous spring day. I know that these are the beautiful things that college and growing up are all about, but there's so much more to it. We chose to live in the decision center of our country and our own Christian denomination because it is an ideal spot to do a lot of growing spiritually and mentally. We know that it won't be long that those very important decisions of tomorrow will be left to our judgment, and the commission to go into all the world will be our responsibility. That's why we're here, where the action is, getting ready.